So this is the short video that I want to make to show you guys some of my favorite tweaks that I use on daily basis. So let's get started with. The first tweak that I have for you guys is Facebook++. And what this tweak allows you to do is it basically enhances your whole Facebook application, and instead of actually having to have a second app only for the Facebook messages, you can actually disable it or enable it if you like, and you can also do certain things with this application. As you can see here, you have some option to turn off and turn on. You can set passcode and stuff. You can actually enable autoplay, basically the auto video playing on or off if you like. So yeah, these are some things you can actually do with Facebook++. And yeah, so let's get to the next tweak. For the next one I got for you guys is ReachWeather. So let's say if you're in any kind of application, so you want to check if you use the reachability feature, if you double tap on your home screen and you bring up the reachability, as you can see, instead of the blank space you get, you actually have some information here. So I have my temperature, actually my weather forecast here, as you can see, and then I have 3-day forecast. You can actually, if you go to setting, let's just go to the ReachWeather, and you have some options to enable or disable. You can actually add your own city. You can enable a clock page if you like. So let me just go to, as you can see, instead of the forecast, I have the first page, I have the time, and then I have my the weather information. It's a neat tweak that basically, instead of having that blank nothing, you get some information, and I think it's neat. I use it every day just for the sake of knowing the weather. So the next one I got for you guys is called Nightmode 8. So what this tweak allows you to do is pretty much darken the whole interface of the device. So you can actually enable with any kind of activation that you choose. I chose to hold on status bar and keep holding it for a while. So alright, let me just go to the night mode. So as you can see, you can enable or disable, or you have some more options, and you can actually control your brightness, and you can enable dark keyboard if you wanted to, pretty much all the time. You can I really encourage you guys to play around with this tweak, and it's just a neat tweak to have. You can actually if you don't want for a certain application, you can do that too. So you can disable for certain applications. So that's a really cool tweak. Like I said, you really have to do set up activation methods if you don't want to come back in setting or do it manually. Okay, so the next one I got for you guys is called SwipeSelection. It's a really neat tweak. It's a really old tweak also. So let's say I'm on my Note application right now, and if I wanted to, instead of doing the old-fashioned way, and which is really annoying to me, and it's just, it makes, I mean, this tweak makes typing so easier, and it's a really small tweak, yet one of the best one. So as you can see, if I just scrap through my keyboard, and my cursor over here pretty much changes to whatever I wanted to do. And if I want to select some text, all I have to do is hold the back button and then pretty much swipe like I would. So yeah, you get the concept. Alright, so the next tweak I got for you guys is called Slide2Kill8 Pro, and there's also a light version if you'd like that or not. So basically what that tweak will allow you to do is, as you can, let me just go to my app switcher. As you can see, all these applications are pretty much open right now, and if I wanted to close them, all I would have to do is swipe down. And as you can see, all my applications are pretty much done, I mean closed. So yeah, that's basically it, and you actually have some more options to configure and some more options to play with this. And as you can see, there's a button on the bottom, basically allows you to bring up the notification from up top, and also we just go to my if I press this again, and if I want to bring up the control center, as you can see, if I hit this button, it would bring up the control center. So yeah, this is a really neat tweak that I would recommend everybody to have, just because it saves lots of times. Instead of you don't actually have to close the application one by one. So yeah. So for the next one I got for you guys is called CCSettings. So if I want to go to my control center, it gives me all these additional toggles to turn off and on. So this is a really handy tweak for me, and I use it pretty much every day. Just because of these 3 toggles, as you can see, I have my respring button here, respring toggles I should say, and the rebooting toggle, also my shutdown toggles. And being a jailbreaker, I really do need to pretty much respring my device once in a while. So the next one I got for you guys is called SmartTap. This is one of my favorite tweaks from iOS 7, and I used it. There's actually 3 things that this particular tweak can do. So if you enable it, let me just go to my home screen. So if I just double press on my Springboard, it would lock my device. So if I wanted to turn it back on, all I have to do is double tap it twice. As you can see, it's turned on. And this is a feature that pretty much came from Android, and we actually know that. Anyway, there's a feature that basically let me just go to my SmartTap. So I would recommend you to disable this, just because when your device is locked, it keeps your device awake. That way it drains your battery. But I would recommend you to enable this to basically double tapping on home screen to lock the device, or at lock screen to actually turn off the device. Those 2 are the functions that I really enjoy and use it, and it doesn't drain your battery at all. So yeah. Alright, so the next one I got for you guys is called MultiIconMover Plus. So this is a pretty old tweak. I'm sure pretty much all of you know that. Let's say if I was to move some of my applications to a different page, so all I would have to do is select, and as you can see, they're all here, and that's all it does. It's just that simple. Alright, the next one I have for you guys is called Iconoclasm. It's a really old tweak, but it works on iOS 8.1.2 and 8.2, also iOS 7.2. So if you go to the setting, let me just turn off the hold on, never mind. So if you go to the setting, you would have all this layout to choose from, and you can also add more from Cydia. And also, if you want to add different layouts to different pages, you can do that too, if you want to get funky. So anyway, so I had 4x4, and I just think it looks really neat instead of the old layout, and it comes in handy. So yeah, the next one I got for you guys is called f.lux, f.lux, flux. So this is a tweak that is really awesome. So at night, it will make your device, it will basically change your device's temperature to make it easier for your eyes to look at. And I actually haven't been using since iOS 7, and since I actually used it, and I got so used to it, and when I disable this, and it just hurts my eye. And thing is, it makes your night experience a lot different, and it's a helpful tweak that I think you guys should have. So the next one I got for you guys called iCleaner. So if you download a lot of apps and delete a lot of apps, you would go to iCleaner, and basically this tweak, what it does is it deletes all the unwanted, all the stupid caches, all the stupid files that were left in your device. So you would literally just hit clean, and if you as you can see, it will clean all your caches and everything. I actually did it in the morning too, so I shouldn't be able to free. As you can see, I still had 77 megabyte freed up, so I would just have to restart the device. Alright, I'll just come back when it's rebooted. Alright guys, so the next one I got for you guys is called LocallAPStore, and if I just go to setting, let me just show you what it does. Where is the LocallAPStore? Okay, there you go. So if you just you can actually, there's only two toggles to turn on or off. Basically what this tweak allows you to do is, if you go to a application, a game, or any kind of application, I mean, that you can actually use without internet, you can actually buy those in-app purchases for free. You don't actually have to pay for the whole. You don't actually pay for the pay money for those gold, for coin, or whatever you're buying. So let me just demonstrate with Temple Run. I actually downloaded this game only to show you guys what this tweak does, and this is the tweak that I've been using since I was 7. Let me just go to menu. So if I go to store, and let's say if I wanted to buy this value, 50,000 coins, so it's, as you can see, it's $5.99, and look at my coins, it says 808,000 basically. So if I want to buy 50,000 more, so instead of putting the password, I would just literally hit cancel, and as you can see, it says success, thank you for purchasing, and that's it. That's all it does. So the next, however, before I go to the next tweak, this will not work on multiplayer gaming or online gaming, so keep that in mind. So the next one I got for you guys is called LinkStore. What this tweak allows you to do is, instead of actually buying the application from the local app store, you can literally just get it for free. So let's say I wanted to get this one for free. As you can see, I have my 99 cent here. I don't know if you can actually see it, but alright, let me just turn off the night mode for now. That way you can see the whole thing. So let me just go back to my, okay, alright. So as you can see, alright. So as you can see, I have two options to either buy it with my money, or I could literally just get it for free with hitting this button right here, and it will give me all the links that will be available for download, and they will be for free. So let's say I want to pick this, and I would hit this, and as you can see, it says getting links, and you would have to put the password, and it should do the job. And yeah, also it's they're placing ad. I know it's kind of annoying, but then again, they're trying to make money, so yeah. So the next one I got for you guys is called Acapella, or so, I think that's how you say it. Anyway, I'll put the name, so I mean, you could say it however you want to. So let's say I want to go to my music app store, stock music, and if I want to play the song, I would have to put some my volume down. So if I want to go to the next track, all I have to do is put some gestures, swipe left to go to the next track. If I want to go back, go to swipe to the right. So it's just that simple. As you can see, it works flawlessly, and it actually replaced the tweak that used to be. It's called gesture music control. I would actually prefer that one over this, just because you actually had to swipe down to get the scrubber, or swipe up to get the volume, and it gets really annoying. So yeah, it's just a really handy trick, and if you want to play music, all you would have to do is press on the middle or pause, as you can see. So let me just demonstrate. Alright guys, so this next trick that I'll be showing you guys is one of my favorite of all time. It's an old tweak, but I recently found out about this trick, and it's just, I never thought this actually existed, something like that, and it just makes your whole music experience so different and so awesome. Let me just focus my camera. Alright, so let me just go to my stock music app. So let's say, alright, my phone's just acting up. Alright, so if I want to, let's say I want lyrics for this song. Let me just pause it for a second. So if I hit it in the album art cover, it should, as you can see, it says patching lyrics, and it just got me the lyrics. It's just that simple, and I never actually thought this existed, and this is literally the coolest thing ever for me. I'm a music lover. As you can see, I have 1300 songs, 1384 songs, and I'm a huge music fan. To me, this is like the greatest thing ever. Anyway, so yeah, again, this is called Lyricalizer. It basically gets your lyrics from the web. Yeah, the next one I got for you guys is called Apex 2. This is another cool tweak I found out from iOS 7. I'm not sure if it was for iOS 6 or 5 or so, but yeah, I found out on iOS 7. Basically, it gives you a better control of your folder. You don't actually have the boring folder anymore. If you swipe down on any app, you can add more application to it. And as you can see, I actually have hidden my TD Bank app and my American Express app under the App Store. I don't want people to know I have that application. This way, nobody actually knows I have the application. That way, nobody will actually try to get in. So yeah, it's just that simple. And as you can see, you can have like four application under one. So yeah, it's just that simple. Alright, so the next one I want to show you guys is called BioProtect, and what this does is uses your Touch ID sensor to lock certain actions or certain applications, and you can actually enable for settings Activator. So as you can see, one of the coolest thing about this tweak is that you actually have this option. So if you have a trusted Wi-Fi like at your home or your let's say at work or wherever, so you could just enable for that. That way you won't actually have to go. Let me just demonstrate it. Let me just turn off my Wi-Fi for now. Alright, so if I want to go to my Facebook application right now, as you can see, it says BioProtect. So all I would just have to scan my finger to unlock it. So it's just that simple. And then let's say if I had my Wi-Fi on, let me just turn on my Wi-Fi. So if I want to go back to Facebook now, it won't actually ask me for the passcode anymore, just because I'm at home, and it won't need the password anymore because I enabled that feature that I just showed you. So it's a simple tweak, and it just gets your privacy to the next level. Alright, so the next one I got for you guys is called Cylinder. I'm pretty sure that you guys know what this is, but let me just show you anyway. This is basically this animation, and it replaces barrel, and it gives you way more options than barrel. Also, it's free. So yeah. Let me just go to mine. Where is it? Cylinder. Okay, there you go. So as you can see, you have all these options. Effect basically to animations basically for your Springboard. And what cool part is you can randomize it and blah blah blah. Also, they actually gave Barrel a Barrel credit, basically saying Barrel was the original tweak. So yeah, basically this tweak was actually inspired by Barrel. Barrel is another really famous tweak, but since Cylinder came out, I actually haven't been using Barrel anymore. Anyway, so the next one I got for you guys is VirtualHome. VirtualHome, yeah. So let me just bring this up down. So, alright. So if I wanted to, let's say I'm at my music application right now, and if I want to go back to my home, all I have to do is touch my home button. I don't actually have to press it, I just have to tap it, just like it works on your magic mouse, as you can see. And I mean, I'm pretty sure most of you probably know you don't actually have to tap it if you don't want to. Or you don't actually have to press it. So all you'd have to do is just tap it, and it would work like it's pressing it. So this is just really cool tweak. I don't actually have to physically press the button to actually make it work. So yeah, the next one I got for you guys is called WinterBoard, and this is a world tweak. I really didn't want to show you guys, but then again, as you can see, my icons are different, and that is because of WinterBoard. And with this tweak, or application I should say, because it's basically an app, um, anyway, so you can actually enable some themes that you can download from Cydia, and you can actually enable those themes via WinterBoard. So this is a really classic tweak. As you can I love this theme, and it wouldn't be possible for me to get without WinterBoard. So yeah. The next one I got for you guys is a big one. It's a famous one, Activator, and no matter how hard, let's say if you actually downloaded 20 tweaks and you didn't download this tweak, you would actually have it no matter what. And this tweak is called Activator. This is a tweak that allows you to activate some sort of actions by gestures or some kind of more action. So for me, let's say if I wanted to go to my application switcher or app switcher, I should say. So all I have to do is swipe from bottom right, and as you can see, instead of the control center, I actually have my application switcher. So you can actually set a lot of things with Activator, and it's a really handy trick and one of my favorite. So the last but not least for today's video, I got is Springtomize 3, and this is, some people call it the most extended tweak ever, the best. Alright, let me just show you. So with this tweak, you can actually customize your animation, app slider, control center, docs, folder, icons, lock screen, notification center, pages, status bar, and etc. So as you can see, all my icons are pretty much smaller, and I don't have labels on either dock or my Springboard applications. And also, as you can see, my dock has five applications instead of 4, and also it has this copper flowish kind of look. Also,